National VIPs, President and Commander-in-Chief, Armed Forces of the Philippines, Peace Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Secretary of National Defense, Honorable Delphine Negrillo Lorenzana. Military VIPs, Chief of Staff, Armed Forces of the Philippines, General Andres C. Centeno, Armed Forces of the Philippines. Commanding General, Philippine Army, General Romeo S. Bronner Jr., Armed Forces of the Philippines. Commander Army Received Command, Major General Fernando V. Filipe, Philippine Army. Group Commander, 9th Regional Community Defense Group, Colonel Patricio S. Tumales, Infantry, General Staff Corps, Philippine Army. Commanding Officer, 902nd Zamboanga del Norte, Community Defense Center. Major Eladio V. Lomanta, Civil Engineering, Philippine Army. President Jeremy Hughes System, Dr. Dailinda R. Lapo. NSTP Director, Dr. Richard J. Daimil. NSTP Unit Head, Dr. Noel J. Lopicilio. Commandant GRMSU Army ROTC Unit, Major Eladio V. Lomanta, Civil Engineering, Philippine Army. Assistant Commandant, 2nd Lieutenant Nicanor B. Oblimaga, Reserve, Philippine Army. Chief Clerk, Corporal Roderick C. Acoimo, Infantry, Philippine Army. Tactical Officers, Captain Cesar C. Bala, Reserve, Philippine Army. 2nd Lieutenant Joel Peter M. Belarus, Reserve, Philippine Army. Senior Tactical NCO Reservist, Admin NCO, Sergeant Jorner R. Lapot, Reserve, Philippine Army. Private First Class John Ray A. Maglasang, Reserve, Philippine Army. Staff Sergeant Richard H. Shoto, Reserve, Philippine Army. Staff Sergeant Michael Ray Elven S. Borero, Reserve, Philippine Army. Sergeant Nancy A. Aranjes, Reserve, Philippine Army. Sergeant Maynard O. Comisela, Reserve, Philippine Army. Private Richie A. De La Rosa, Reserve, Philippine Army. Private Chardin A. Tagapan, Reserve, Philippine Army. Graduate Military Assistant, or GMA. Private Adams N. Sumalpong, Reserve, Philippine Army. Private Nilo B. Lagradela, Reserve, Philippine Army. Private Jefferson Paglinawan, Reserve, Philippine Army. Private Reco Jack J. Tawatao, Reserve, Philippine Army. Private Glenmar G. Ulinan, Reserve, Philippine Army. Private Sharamay M. Halin, Reserve, Philippine Army. Private Gisrel M. Pascolado, Reserve, Philippine Army. Private Vincent Jubilee G. Cadano, Reserve, Philippine Army. Private Ray R. Dayao, Reserve, Philippine Army. Private John Ray P. Valladares, Reserve, Philippine Army. Private Joel Ray A. Sakal, Reserve, Philippine Army. Private John Fritz C. Cuenca, Reserve, Philippine Army. Private John Paul P. Yurong, Reserve, Philippine Army. Private Michelle B. Andicoy, Reserve, Philippine Army. Private Vance Alistair L. Pagasian, Reserve, Philippine Army. Private Marfield S. Lagamon, Reserve, Philippine Army. Private Gleisel Faith D. Carino, Reserve, Philippine Army. Private Gleisel Clay C. Canoog, Reserve, Philippine Army. Private Gisalin Elope, Reserve, Philippine Army. Private Maywell B. Singkay, Reserve, Philippine Army. Brigade Corps Commander, Cadet Colonel G. P. Montederamos, ROTC First Class. Extra Disciplinary Officer, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Roderick L. Cadorna, ROTC First Class. Brigade S1 Adjutant Officer, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Bless T. Manlopig, ROTC First Class. Brigade S2 Intelligent Officer, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Ronel V. Bailon, ROTC First Class. Brigade S3 Operation Officer, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Ramel P. Samson, ROTC First Class. Brigade S4 Logistic Officer, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Sheila May P. Azores, ROTC First Class. Brigade S7 Liaison, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Jamaica S. Lagudas, ROTC First Class. 1st Battalion Commander, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Jomariti Osabel, ROTC First Class. 2nd Battalion Commander, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel G. Ford C. Firogora, ROTC First Class. 1st Battalion Executive Officer, Disciplinary, Cadet Major John Mark T. Remenia, ROTC First Class. Battalion S1 Adjutant, Cadet Major Kathleen Rose A. Apao, ROTC First Class. Battalion S2 Intelligence, Cadet Major Jericho Osabel, ROTC First Class. Battalion S3 Operation. Cadet Major Jason A. Hamarolen, ROTC First Class. Cadet S4 Logistic. Cadet Major Maria Alona Jane B. Alfon, ROTC First Class. Battalion S7 Lysol. Cadet Major Shensi R. Selva, ROTC First Class. 2nd Battalion, Executive Officer Disciplinary. Cadet Major Brian P. Banolos, ROTC First Class. Battalion S1 Adjutant. Cadet Major Robilin B. Magnaong, ROTC First Class. Battalion S2 Intelligence. Cadet Major Hansel D. Zozobrado, ROTC First Class. Battalion S3 Operations. Cadet Major Rimac O. Lakay, ROTC First Class. Battalion S4 Logistics. Major Mary Joy C. Maghinay, ROTC First Class. Battalion S7 Lysol. Cadet Major Rowella Bernadette B. Kidlog, ROTC First Class. Cadet Major Mary Chris A. Ledama, ROTC First Class. Cadet Major Aaron J. Kalasang, ROTC First Class. Cadet Major Stephen J. F. Taklian, ROTC First Class. Cadet Major Jovenal P. Cateloc, ROTC First Class. Cadet Major Christian J. Sardani, ROTC First Class. Cadet Major Aryan P. N. Palangan, ROTC First Class. Cadet Major Baby Janela G. Cañete, ROTC First Class. Cadet Major Gino A. Carbonella, ROTC First Class. Cadet Major Kent O. Dampaila, ROTC First Class. Cadet Major Raymart S. Anyo, ROTC First Class. Cadet Major Britney D. Aget, ROTC First Class. Cadet Major Rickman V. Cabanag, ROTC First Class. Cadet Major Martin L. Prociso, ROTC First Class. Cadet Captain Lester V. D. Ikaw, ROTC Second Class. Cadet Captain Richard S. Zamoras, ROTC Second Class. Cadet Captain Joseph B. Miral, ROTC Second Class. Cadet Captain Erwin T. Palamores, ROTC Second Class. Cadet Captain Aurelio L. Flores, ROTC Second Class. Cadet Captain Kent Troy F. Maghanoy, ROTC Second Class. Cadet Captain Ruin Vincent A. Sumandoran, ROTC Second Class. Cadet Captain Jefferson N. Magil-Kiling, ROTC Second Class. Cadet Captain Blaze Jason H. Whiting, ROTC Second Class. Cadet Captain May Angel S. Cunato, ROTC Second Class. Cadet Captain Raymar B. Bimos, ROTC Second Class. Cadet Captain John Kenneth B. Isherdo, ROTC Second Class. Cadet Captain Jonathan D. Gumanad, ROTC Second Class. Cadet Captain Kevin M. De La Cano, ROTC Second Class. Cadet Captain Len Shikal S. Abapo, ROTC Second Class. Cadet Captain Lavelle Jean T. Maginsay, ROTC Second Class. Military professionalism. Men who adopt the profession of arms submit their own free will to the law or perpetual constraints of their own accord. They reject the right to live where they choose, to say what they think, to dress as they like. From the moment they become soldiers, it needs but an order to settle them in this place, to move them, to that separate them from their families and dislocate their normal lives. In the world of command, they must rise, march, run, endure bad weather, and go out without sleep or food. Be isolated in some distant post. Work until they drop. They have ceased to be a master of their own fate. If they drop on their tracks, their ashes shall be scattered. In the forewind, that is all part and parcel of their job. Pledge of loyalty. If you work for a man in heaven's name, work for him. Speak well of him and stand by the institution that he represents. Remember, an ounce of loyalty is worth a pound of cleverness. If you must condemn and eternally find fault, why not resign your position? And when you are in the outside, down to your heart consents. But as long as you're part of this institution, Do not condemn it. If you do, the first argument that comes along will blow you away, and probably you never know why. Military courtesy, an act of politeness, civility, and respect that the personnel in a military organization accord to one another. Military discipline. It is a state of orders and obedience existing within a command. Military leadership. It is a process influencing men in such a manner as to accomplish the mission. Military secrecy. What you see, what you hear, when you leave, you get heard. Salute is the highest form of courtesy. 11 General Orders. 1. To take charge of this post and all government property in view. 2. To walk my post in a military manner, keeping always on alert and observing everything that takes place within sight or hearing. 3. To report all violation of orders I am instructed to enforce. 4. To repeat all calls from posts more distance from the guardhouse than my own. 5. To quit my post only when properly relieved. 6. To receive, obey, and pass on the sentinel who will me all orders from commanding officer, officer of the day, and non-commissioned officer of the guard only. 7. To talk to no one except in line of duty. 8. To give the alarm in case of fire or disorder. 9. To call the commander of the guard in any case not covered by the instruction. 10. To salute all officers, orders, and standard not case. 11. To be especially watchful at night and during the time of challenging, to challenge all persons on or near my post, and to allow to no one to pass without proper authority.